Hidden Object Guru here with hot new game Giant Bear Rampage. The game where that happens. Normal, healing rate, head bob on. No. Bear type, polar bear. Let's do it. Are you going to teach me how to play the game? Yes or no? I'm expecting the answer is no, but I'm hoping the answer is yes. Alright, I'm a bear. Can't see my feet or anything. Can't sprint. Just a regular, normal-sized bear. But little did they know that he was about to get bear powers. Don't know what a polar bear is doing in this part of the world. Hopefully he's having a great time. Way to go, game dev Mikey, making it all by yourself. I could never do that. I think I've got 8 people working on my video game total. It's a lot. Now, while it's technically possible to go and just learn the skills you need to... Oh no! Radioactive ooze! I have to cross a river of radioactive ooze to get out of the cave, and it's going to mutate me into some sort of super bear! Oh god, this is so cute! So I have to hit $3.5 million worth of damage? I don't see that as being a big problem. Alright, here we go. Open superpowers, unlock select menu, cast superpowers with E, right claw attack. You can ride Vine Keatings. Nice! I will find mutation points to unlock powers. Because right now I have no powers. Did you say flamethrower? Can I duck her? I don't know, I guess if I... Whoa! Probably should not have done that. That's my bad. I could use some... Oh, I regenerated health automatically. Right, because I'm a giant mutant super bear. Okay, I kind of like that the inside of the houses are the decal you use for... there is no texture here yet. Alright. Oh, what was that? Gah! I think I'm under attack! But by whom? You cannot destroy trees. Killing people gives you no points, so I'm not going to do it. I can jump! Boom! Nice work, giant monster bear. I'd love some of these mutation points. Give me a heads up about what they look like, where I might want to go to find them, and that kind of stuff? No? Okay. Whoa! Well, I certainly wrecked that car. I gotta say, for a giant mutant super bear, I have less health than you... Like, I'm less resistant to damage than one might assume. Oh, God! Okay, watching that guy go flying was awesome. It can be weirdly hard to destroy cars. Also, cars seem to only be worth a couple of $100. And again, I think the economy of this game is kind of screwed up when an office building is worth $100,000. Is this made of paper mache? Be honest. Not a paper mache office building. Okay. Take that, trailers. Whoa. So I still haven't found any powers. Working on it. Hope you enjoy the game, Senor Pug. Come on. Car wash! No, I saw Pug, and I hope you have a great time with the game. Yes! No! I thought that was a glowing thing that was going to be one of the powers. But no, it's just a car who is reflecting light in a very interesting way. Okay. I feel like I've searched this whole map, right? And we haven't seen any sign of any of these, Okay, that van was worth 10 grand. Maybe I was too quick to judge. Do we see anything that is glowing even a little? Here's the thing, developer, if by some fluke coincidence you happen to be listening to this, I feel like the amount of cash I'm getting for breaking stuff isn't on the screen long enough, and it's in a way too, like, small a font, so I'm having, like, real trouble whenever I wreck something, figuring out how much cash I got for it, when, you know, that shouldn't be that hard to find out. Also, maybe don't make the target for leaving the level destroy literally everything in the level. Like, if people want to stick around and destroy bonus things, that's great. But if you make them destroy everything in a level, I'm just telling you, I'm just saying it, not going to sugarcoat this, you're going to piss off some people. Because, you know, they don't want to spend X amount of time wandering around a level hoping they haven't missed something. Because it's like, I had to destroy, what, 99% of the stuff in the level to beat this level? That seems high. Oh, wait, no, my bad. I'm sorry, there were more houses over here. But I feel like I'm having to destroy, like, 90+% of the stuff in the level. And that seems high. Where is this power icon I was supposed to find? Can I destroy the crops? I cannot destroy the crops. Wait, maybe I have to do the first level as just a giant super murder bear, and then I will start getting power-ups after the first level. That could be it, right? What's that? I've engaged in wishful thinking? Oh, okay. So how much is a lamppost worth? $250. It seems unreasonable. Alright. Superpowers, please. Yes, you've told me that, but I haven't been able to find any. If you give me, like, a radar... that would be great. But if we get through 2 levels of this game without finding anything... oh, they're attacking me with landmines. I feel like that's not cool. No! My bear got murdered! Seriously, I feel like I would be having a better time killing these dudes if I had any kind of a superpower. You keep telling me that, but were there any in the first level at all? Or were there not? Like, help me out here, guy. I'm gonna do that thing you do in video games where you go off the beaten trail in the hopes of finding a power-up? But instead you just find a roadblock with more cops at it and you're kind of disappointed. Wait, did I see something there? I think I might have found something. Yes! Finally! You see how I think that was a little more difficult? I can't afford anything until I found 3 of these things? Okay, there are as you can see, 15 powers that cost between 3 and 6 power points. Let's say the average cost is 4.5. That would mean I would have to find 70 mutation cards in this game to be able to unlock all the powers. And I found one in the second level, and it turns out it's freaking tiny and doesn't shine at all. Is that one over there? Dude, make them, like, glow a little. Make them visible in the distance. Also, let me friggin' sprint. Because these are huge levels. Like, huge levels. And it's taken me a while to get anywhere. Also, I mean, this is just my own personal peccadillo, and if you don't agree with it, it's your game. You know, maybe don't make it so I have to constantly rapid-fire click the buttons over and over again. Maybe just let me hold down the button to continuously attack if I want. You know? Rapid-fire clicking isn't really fun for anybody. No one enjoys rapid-fire clicking. Alright, what are my powers? So it's a super clap. Nice. Somehow a giant bear was able to pull meters of space to crash in target area. Orb like a cannonball, gravity vortex, rapid lasers. What? Freeze ray, nice. These all sound badass. Duckify! Explosive plasma. Yes, please. Who's shooting? Oh, you guys. That'll do nicely. Can't complain about that power. I mean, except for how long it's taking to recharge. It is really hard to tell when I'm taking damage from stuff blowing up versus when I'm taking damage from cops. Maybe give me, like, some sound effects on the cops. Make their gunshots a hell of a lot louder so I know when I'm being attacked. That could work. Alright, let's see what this thing does to a whole area that wants to get blowed up. All I'm saying is, like, bears can sprint. Alright, here we go. Let's try this dynamite out. That was pretty great. It's a giant kaiju bear Rampage. Which is also not the game's title. It's just Giant Bear Rampage. I personally would have called it Attack of the Giant Monster Bear from Space. Even though the bear is explicitly not from space. Just because I enjoy misleading people with promises about space. Much like a certain president of the United States. Oh, come on. That was terrible.
That was horrible. Is that your July 4th joke?
That was my July 4th joke, yes.
Nice.
It's super topical.
It's so topical. I knew you were trying to con me into eating lentils.
Was I, though?
Yeah, I noticed.
Nothing wrong with lentils. I don't understand what you're saying, but I agree with it wholeheartedly. Yes.
Hey, you're hiding lentils in the rice.
It's not hiding. I'm putting lentils in rice. It's not. They're not hidden. They're in plain view.
But you've been doing it for a while.
Yeah, I know.
It makes the rice less tasty.
All right, then. Oh, no. I blew myself up. You should totally go with Russia, Pug. Oh, damn it. Yeah, this thing uses so much energy. Also, it's weirdly difficult to blow up cars. Is this going to explode when I... yeah, probably could have guessed that. I'm about to die, everybody.
No.
This game is being really stingy with bear powers. Is this a thing where it's like I can replay the earlier missions with bear powers and get a higher score or whatever? Like, what's the situation here? Nice. I think that's all the cops. Wish I could pick up these explosive things and throw them, rather than just have to avoid them while... Oh, wait. Will this get me some cash if it blows some stuff up? It will. Not much, though. Wow, it also destroyed the mall. I destroyed the mall in front of me, and it also destroyed the mall behind me. And so how much damage will this do if I set it off? Just blew up cars. Okay, that's reasonable. So can I destroy stuff just by walking through it, or do I have to do attacks? I don't. I feel like I've been putting too much work into this whole killer bear thing. Also, and I know I've said this before, but I'm going to keep saying it until it sinks in. I feel like these cops do too much damage to a giant mutant space bear from space. Although this game is reminding me of a point I have to make time and time again, which is we now have the technology to do an awesome Rampage game for the first time in history, and yet everyone refused, Bally Midway, or whoever owns the rights now, refuses to just make a Rampage game. Even when they made a Rampage movie, they still didn't make a Rampage game. Oh, wait a minute there, Hogaru. Didn't they put out a terrible VR experience to go along with the game as cross-promotion? And I'm like, yeah, they did. But it was terrible, and it wasn't a full game. It was just a VR experience cross-promotion like that Spider-Man thing. Which is fine. But, you know, maybe just do a VR game. Maybe don't even do... I mean, if you don't want to do a VR game because it's more expensive, just do a regular game like this thing where you just wreck a city as a giant monster. And don't be like, oh, well, if it's giant monsters, it's got to be fighting giant monsters. It really doesn't. That's what Godzilla's about. Every giant monster fiction doesn't have to be about monsters fighting other monsters. That's, to be fair, I did really like the Godzilla video game. I thought that was badass. But I don't think that's the only thing giant monster games can be about. I don't think we should be that restrictive with our giant monster video games. No, the Godzilla game was great.
You just want a giant monster video game where two giant monsters sit down and have a civil discourse.
And possibly work out the deals of some sort of a custody arrangement.
Exactly.
That's my dream. And isn't it the dream of all right-thinking people? So what do you think would be a good next power to get? Laser eyes or drop meteors from the sky?
Laser eyes. Always go for laser eyes.
Okay. I mean, I'm assuming they're laser eyes. Let me just check. It says rapid fire lasers. You can fire at your enemies or obstacles. It's not saying whether they're coming from my eyes or from my paws. Or maybe my chest like Iron Man.
It should be eyes. Otherwise, go for meteors.
Yeah, but they don't tell you, and I can't find out before I buy it. So, I'm kind of in a bind. Can I seriously not get there from here? You know it. You're saying I have to go all the way back around to get to the level exit? Oh, thank God. I found the one place where you can jump. Jump! Bear attack! Okay, I like that there's a bonus heavier bear landing sound effect for when you jump off a cliff. That's pretty great, game. Next level. All I'm saying is, and I don't think I'm being unreasonable in requesting this, it would not kill you to put a little meter on screen telling me which direction the bonus items are. Like, now I know that they float above the landscape, and that's a good hint for how to find them. But you could make it a little easier. Oh, you have to select your power before you can use it. Gotcha. Apparently blowing up a gas station didn't... Oh, no, it did destroy that. The pieces just didn't fly off. Also, and maybe this is crazy, give me a heads up on which direction the attacks are coming from. That wouldn't be terrible. Oh, how much of a point total I have to get this time. Anyway, this is going to be a perfect time to take a break. I've been the Hidden Object Guru. Thanks for coming on this journey with me. If you had a good time and you'd like to see more, there's buttons for that coming up. Questions, suggestions, related whatnots, go in the comments section below the video. See you back here for more new and upcoming games, but until then, au revoir.